hating on the low, you know how it go. They don't wanna see you grow, you know how it go. These niggas do the most, you know how it go. Grind 24, you know how it go. I'm used to living a fast life on the road. I was never an honor roll student, but check my status, nigga, on the road. Everything great, A, nigga, on the road. They ain't see me, so they create their own views of me. I'm running into the old niggas that used to jug with me. They ain't hear from me, so they asking what's good with me. You know how it go. Said she hate me, then she love me, you know how it go. Loco life, you know how I roll. Gotta get it in, you know how it go. R.I.P. my nigga, yeah. Watch out for them niggas that do the most. And watch out for niggas that say things as a joke. MMV fans, don't listen to all them rumors. You were acting, you were not a shooter. You know how it go. 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 Niggas be hating on the low. You know how it go. They don't wanna see you grow. You know how it go. You know. These niggas do the most. You know how it go. Loco. Grind 24. You know how it go. They see me up. Now they wanna get down. Should've been with the get down when niggas got down. So be humble, nigga, sit down. Was on my shit then, I'm on my shit now. Ain't shit changed, you know how it go. Shit changed. Only 5'10", but keep it tall, my nigga. To the day that I fall, my nigga. Yeah, I got shit to live for, my nigga. But I'm going hard, ain't no going home. You know how it go. Go. You know how it go. 24 on the grind, you know how it go. This my block, you tryna grind, you know how it go. This nigga out of line, you know how it go. You know. Baby, me will fuck it up, me full of stamina. Baby, me full of stamina. Him a no gangster, him nobody, you know. She no look the same after Grammy, you know. Catfish, you know how it go. Thought I had a bad bitch, you know how it go. You know. Before I send her home, she still gon' get that dick, you know how it go. You know how it go. Man, I loco, you know how it go. You know how it go. You know how it go.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Art school, y'all. And we back, y'all. Yeah, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another episode of our school. I normally go in with the AKA your baby moms, AKA the multicolored Power Ranger, AKA the Silvers of the Surfers, AKA Professor X because I handle all my business sitting down. Story, line, intro, whatever. I haven't been here in a little minute. Took like 2 weeks off, and I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had to take care of some personal things, you know what I'm saying? I'm expecting, so, it's been a lot of,
congrats.
Yeah, it's been a lot of what the fuck going on with that, It's been kind of crazy. Been dealing with some little issues at home. Just making sure that my family remains healthy, but we're back this Sunday. What's today? Let me look at my phone because I do live in today's world. 4/7 Sunday.
Yes.
Normally we do this at 7 p.m., but, times have changed and we're back, yo. You know what I'm saying? S.STREET Media, another episode where we feature those that are contributing to the University of Art itself, So I was supposed to have an artist up here, visual artist, because that's what we do in our school. We talk about art and stuff. And I was looking at ads on the train, ads, while I was driving. Like, I really need an artist out there to go fuck up a Celino and Barnes advertisement somewhere or something, or put verses or something like that, because they have been killing the advertisement game for like 10 years now. Right, like strong, probably longer. They like Dr. Zizmore advertisement right now. So we need some artists out there to go fuck some of that up and rearrange those faces. But on another note, I just been thinking about, getting the visuals more out there. And she wasn't able to make it, but the universe always plays in my hand in my favor. And I'm thankful for that because I be creeping on the gram. And I'm not gonna lie about that. Like my Explorer is full of entrepreneurs. They're filled with, you know what I mean, Instagram models, Nipsey Hussle tributes, what else? Oh yeah, and people that puts together sneakers and stuff like that. And I actually started following DJ just because I just was looking at it and I was just looking at the Explorer and I was just like, yo, you know, for some reason this DJ, she has some wonderful like energy behind her. I don't know what the fuck it was. I was just looking, I'm just like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Checking out what she's doing out here. And I said to myself, when I get the chance, because I always have a list. I always have a list of people that I want to bring up here. And, you know, you have to put certain things in perspective. Mariah was coming up because she had her show. We couldn't do it. Had to handle that. Had this business, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I said to myself, you know, damn, am I going to actually, like, just sit up here and talk by myself about art and get people to be, and you know, I mean, interested in Wilma Kilt's new exhibition at the Guggenheim that I was really appalled by in the advertisement because I seen a white man with a black woman looking at some abstract art, and like she looked real, like he was like pointing like, do you appreciate this type of art? And I was like, people of color, we love abstract art. We love contemporary art. So it doesn't have to be a white man with a black woman. And he's pointing like, do you appreciate this shit? Because no, as artists, we do contemporary art too. And basically, if we want to draw a fucking circle on a wall in a certain color on a big scale and say it's worth $1 million, we can do it too, you know? But I was going in and I was saying to myself, you know, as S.STREET Media, you know, we always rock, and we got about 438 shows up here now. And Simply Dope was up here earlier, and I'm just listening, and I'm chiming in, and I'm looking at my own search engine, and I'm like, oh, she's actually up here. So I'm ear hustling. I'm just like, what are they talking about? Because I didn't want to send a creepy DM, because I do that at times, right? Not like creepy, but entrepreneurs, they kind of like, you know, shady. And I think, you know, I'm not even gonna hold you, I think sometimes when the guy sends the DM, they look at it like, and then it's like,
misconstrued?
Yeah, like a little misconstrued, like, you know, because my page, my Instagram isn't, you know what I mean, the bravado of the artist in itself. It's like I'm just moving. You see me, I'm doing my thing and things like that and so forth. So I'm like, I was actually going to invite you up here to talk about the artistry of DJing. So without further ado, you know, let me get back to my phone as well. And I know this is kind of rude because I don't like to say names wrong. Sadaf, Miss Padla, I said her name on a previous show, you know, and I can't say Indian, but she's of Asian descent. Her name is really difficult to pronounce, so I didn't want to mess it up. And like I always say, a CEO. I brought a CEO up here today, ladies and gentlemen. A founder, you know, I was air hustling through the wall, and I heard LLC. So this is a business, and I like to promote businesses, wherever it takes us, you know. If you are into chairs, I'm trying to get with you because I really need to furnish some chairs and stuff like that. But, you know, without further ado, again, let's give it up for DJ MBG. Did I say it right? All right. Normally, Math is over there. He's clapping with me. He's like, yeah. But I was, like I said, it was more so like I've been following you for a minute. And I've just been watching, you know, some like you, DJ Annie Red, another young woman.
Yes, I love Annie Red.
Yeah, I actually got the chance to do a lot of work with her through my kids' art shows. And she was the first, you know, her mother, dad, and all that, everybody over there was like really supportive, just saying, yo, if we could put together kids showcasing their artwork, that'd be fire. And I wanted if the security could have been kids, I would have got security.
That's super fire.
You know what I mean? So
super fire.
I've been looking and I've been searching, and I wanted to talk to a DJ eventually and bring them up here to just have an understanding or a grasp onto that understanding of where that stems from. You know, we're in a time right now where it's like beyond the MP3. Yes. You know what I mean? I hear a lot of DJs like analog and you don't even know how to do that and all those DJ stories and stuff like that. But as we start off, I just Flatbush representing. Best style. I heard a little bit of Flatbush through the wall. I could have been messed up about that, but we were talking about like DJing or music during the 90s and partying during the 90s. Where does the sound, like, oh snap, first I'm interested in music, come from? Like, how does what was that first song? Do you remember that?
Damn, that's kind of a hard question.
All right, give me three. I'll take 3 songs that you was like, yep.
3 songs that made me fall in love with music. Off the rip, my favorite song in the whole wide world, Return of the Mac. Mark Morrison, DJ MVG. You put that on anywhere in the world, and I was young. I was a kid when that came out. But from a kid, like my essence, my background, my pops used to be a DJ. I come from a family of musicians and DJs and just people that love music. My mother loves, like, I grew up listening to music all day, every day. So just my environment and the people around me. But top 3 off the bat, Return of the Mac, growing up. Sheesh.
We could come back to it. I mean, you have time.
Let me think about that, because I got to give you a good 3, but I know Return of the Mac is definitely in there.
That's when you put the foot down. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? The shoulder raises. So you spoke about the family lineage, yes. Right? I always thought this as well. This was part of what I was supposed to do as far as like being an artist, right? My mother was an artist. My grandfather was an artist. My grandmother wasn't an artist, but she was very crafty. It is just, I feel like back in the days, when we were wherever we were, they were like, get the art family and have them come in and draw scribes, right? So you speak about your dad being a DJ and things like that. Did he go by a particular name, or he was just like the house DJ? He played a party time. He was lit.
To be honest, my pops was a DJ like in the 80s, like early 80s.
No, that's cool.
But DJ Greg G.
Okay. Shout out to DJ Greg G.
Word.
Yo, for real.
Word. Seriously, it's crazy because growing up, I've always heard the stories. Like, I heard so many stories about his college days, and it's so funny and it's so ironic that, and just like you say, just, I don't know, maybe it was already written in the cards that I was supposed to do this, because he had a TV show, I have a TV show. He was in the mix, he's a DJ. But these are things that I did because I wanted to do it, not necessarily following his footsteps, but it just came naturally to me, and I just love music, and I love the essence of the art of music, talking about art, and I love that music can be so free. I can't live without music.
You remember your first DJ set?
Yes.
What was it? I'm not a DJ. Yes. Listen, this is for everybody in the audience out there. I don't know. I'm not the yes. I can tell you by the brush.
Yes.
You remember your first set?
I do. Shout out DJ Fly Ty. That's my guy. Ty really took me under the wing, and I used to roll with Ty. And we used to do, I had my show on DTF, Ladies Night, and I used to always mess around, like I said, mess around with the tables, and I always knew how to DJ. But I wasn't fully like, all right, cool, I'm doing a whole set, I'm doing a party, whatever. I used to go with him sometimes, and he'd let me on a set. And one time we went to Skool, and he was like, yo, I'll be right back. And he never came back. And I was like, oh, shit. I really got to do this. But that was his push because he knew I was ready. And it was like, if he never did that, I would have always been like, all right, Tyler, what do I do? Oh, I'm good. Like, looking over my shoulder just to make sure I was doing good. And once he did that and I was on my own, I was like, yo, I got this shit.
Okay, I hear that. So, you know, part of the show, right, Math knows, we like to give those who have pushed us and given us that motivation, their flowers while they're here. Absolutely. Because a lot of times we don't do that. Absolutely. You know, we wait till they're gone and then all of a sudden a mirror pops up and shit, and you be like, oh, how can it be? Somebody took my boy from me. We don't want to do that. So DJ Fly Top, man, we want to give you a round of applause.
Oh my guy, Mr. Life in the Party.
Yo,
I mean, Fly Top, that's my guy.
Yo, because it's serious, right?
Yes.
I remember, like I said, Flav he was definitely one of those guys that was like, yo, motherfucker, come on now in these streets and come right on some walls. And I was like, oh, shit. I'm 9 years old, motherfucker. I don't know what I'm doing out here. What the fuck, nigga? This is crazy. But, you know, so DJ Fly Todd gets you popping.
Yes.
He gives you, and he leaves you,
yes.
right? Just like how big brothers always do. They little, you know what I mean?
Word.
Their little brothers and sisters
Word.
just leave. I'm leaving you in the park. Go bust your head on your own.
Yep.
Whatever you do, just come back safe and then tell me, you know what I mean? How did that feel?
Yeah, that was amazing. That was, I think, 2014, probably, that I did my first, like, DJ set, like, entire party by myself. It was a kid party. It was at 57, MS 57, shout out 57. And it was love. I mean, as a DJ, homework is never done. You know what I'm saying? You're working 24/7. You're always working. In my sleep, I'm working. When somebody's talking and they saying something, I'm like, oh, shit. Boom. You could say a line from a song, and I'm like, oh, I forgot about that song. I got to add that to the catalogs, so on and so forth. So just being around kids all the time, because I used to work with kids. So just knowing the music that they love, knowing the music that I love. And I think the number one thing that I always do in my sets is put myself in the audience position. If I was here partying, if I was here ready to turn up, if I was you, what would I want to hear right now? What would get me on the dance floor? What would make me hype? And I kind of always want to cater to everybody. It might be an audience of 100 people in a wide range of ages, from 10 to 100. But I want to play something that's going to join the people, that's going to unify us, and I want to play something that's going to be memorable. I want to get out there and dance with you. I want to talk to the people. I want to be a personable person. A lot of people are personalities, but they're not personable. And that's what always bothered me.
And that's the role of the DJ.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all got to, the DJ.
It's the most important role. Think about it.
If you go to
a party.
You're the quarterback.
If you go to a party and the music is trash, what's the first thing you're going to say when somebody say, yo, how was the party?
Yo, get that DJ out of here, boy. Fuck on
you know what I'm saying?
Boo. Yo, get your DJ out of here. I mean,
so it's the hard. We the first person there, the last person to leave. We have to entertain y'all. That's my job. I'm an entertainer. I have to entertain you. I'm here. I'm paid. I'm getting paid to entertain you. So I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna leave my heart on the floor. And if you like it, I love it.
There was this like, me and my shorty, she be watching everything. Whatever. Shout outs to Mama Shark out there. I see you, girl. So we're sitting down and we're just watching, like, House Party, you know, and this Martin going off with the DJ set. I mean, we know that that's real, but has it gotten to that point right now where you're like, you know, don't mess with my DJ set, like, you know what I mean? Are you feeling that? I mean,
my set is my baby. That's my firstborn right there. Like, that's my baby. I gotta protect that at all times. But of course, it's come to a house party situation to where it's literally like it's packed.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, yo, y'all good? Just make sure y'all can party. Just hold on, watch it, move up a little bit, you know. But it's all love, and I love when I feel the energy of the people, because that just feeds my energy more. So as long as we ain't breaking nothing, we good. Let's turn up.
This is
Let's turn up.
maybe far-fetched. I don't know.
What's up?
But I'm just saying, if there are any filmmakers and, you know, guys out there, I think y'all need to come out with another role like that, where y'all place the, you know what I mean? Like, I just remix stuff. I'm into recreating history, and I'm like, yo, what would that look like right now?
Fire.
And I think you would fit that role.
Absolutely.
You know, not in the Angry Martin way for the DJ, but like I said, you know, connecting the dots from the beginning. I just sensed some energy that was warm, welcoming. You seem like you love to rock parties. you seem like you know what you're doing. And then I seen it in person because I'm going, you know, shout out to all my educators out there in DOE and all that good stuff.
Salute.
And we're taking our youth on a trip. It was a moment that I got to get out of class, you know what I mean, with 497 corrupt kids. You know, and it's not their fault either. It's part of our system, so we got to fix that, educators. But there was this, you know, I'm just, you know, bouncing, and we on the school bus, and I'm sparking kids, and I'm not really worried about anything, but I'm on the gram. You know what I mean? I'm just like, where are we going right now again? And I see you there, and I'm like, hold on, what's going on? I'm like, oh, you know, and I couldn't really be like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here with I had 600 kids.
I got you.
You know what I mean? And then I had to make sure that my coach was out there being supported with his youth and things like that. But you rocked that as well. The guys played ball well. I mean, they got smacked by some ringers later on, but we ain't gonna talk about that. You know, I'm the junior Knicks. I ain't gonna get at y'all junior Knicks, but yeah, but, you know, that's another story. Yeah. But I seen you working, and that's something that's really important too. To see the artist working, to see the DJ working, and as much as we don't talk about it, we need to include that as far as what goes into the University of Art itself.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like,
and I appreciate you identifying that and giving us that, you know, that outlet to speak on that.
Yeah, because it's important.
Yeah, absolutely.
You go into it, like I said, a founder, you know, a working class citizen, where we don't think that, oh, you know, you're not Khaled because they say that the DJ is Khaled. And it's like, yes, he was the DJ. Yes, he was popping, and yes, he's now doing music. But like, you know, you say, and I listen to him a lot as well. You know, I was at the tunnel with Bats and Rockwallers, and it was like, you want to see those moments to just feel like, yo, this person is working. They're not just the DJ that's, you know what I mean, sponsored on Instagram and shit like that. Like I see a whole bunch of y'all and all that. I don't think y'all slick. You know what I mean? I don't really like that. Listen, that's what we... Point them out. Hey, we out here. I see you. I understand. And I'm very in tune with the streets as well. And I know a lot of people that know you as well. They always speak warm, and they always speak very confidently in your character. So that's really important. And, you know, like I said, DJing, the music today, you're picking up sounds, you know, you're really working super hard. You know, you said you've been in like about 4 years so far?
About 4.5 years.
But before that, prior to that, were you doing like the high school?
I was, oh my God, all my life. I've always been Ambi, play the music. Ambi, it's always been in me, and I've loved media all my life as well. Music and media kind of go hand in hand with me. As a kid, I knew that listening, and my brothers and sisters could tell you verbatim, like, she used to make us sit down, like, all right, yeah, you're gonna come on my show today, I'm gonna interview you, because I just knew that this is where I need to be, this is what I want to do, this is the culture, this is what I want to represent, this is what I represent as a person without even being involved. This is what I love, this is what I bleed. So it was just second nature to take the media, because I went to school for broadcast production, so I have a degree in communications, and I do a lot in communications, personality, film, all of that. But it started with the music. It all starts with the music. So just to tie all of that together is just like the ultimate gift, and it just all makes sense.
I hear you.
It just all makes sense.
Who was the top 3 DJs you was looking at, I mean, coming into the game?
All-time favorite DJs, Mr. C.
Okay.
Jazzy Joyce.
Okay, what up, Jazz?
Yeah, Jazzy Joyce, Mr. C. And number 3, see, that's hard. Just because I love, I'm a big house fan. Okay. I'm a huge, huge, huge house fan. DJ Sir mix a lot. I love his mixes. I love house. I love blends. I pay attention to blends. And I think I don't know if it's like because I'm a female, it's a female trait, and we pay attention to like strict details. I wouldn't minimize it to that, but I just love to move. I love when music speaks without words.
Yeah,
just like we were just saying, just let the music talk. So those three people, I could listen to anytime, and I could listen. I remember the first time that I actually seen C play live, and I was like, yo, I want to do that.
Yo, you know it's crazy.
Do
my uncle DJs. He's yo, what up, Stokes? How you doing? He always talks about, you know, being in the studios with the DJs and actually seeing them do their thing, right? And he spoke highly, and this was amidst like that controversy. He was out there on Broadway at McDonald's doing his thing, getting strange for some change. Sorry about that, Mr. C. I didn't mean to bring that up. But we heard you was getting strange for some change. Yeah. But I love you because you was on the back of the Tropical Fantasy.
Facts.
Yeah, so I've been had love for you, guys. I've been had love for you.
Okay.
But the people was saying that you was getting strange for some change, and my uncle was like, "No, man, fuck that. I know that's what he was doing. He was doing, but I seen him crabbing, and it just changed the way that I looked at him as a master DJ. Like I thought he was I'm not gonna go into all verbatim what he was saying, but he said I just seen him do a maneuver, and it was like the crabbing, and he said the way that he was crabbing with the turntable just was like, oh, you know, and I love to hear that from those in the field, because you know what I'm saying, you like, yeah, when I seen C live, it was like, yeah, he was a beast. Like, you have to acknowledge those people that are, you know what I mean, putting it on. Definitely. Even if they getting strains for some change, man.
They ain't got nothing to do with the music. They ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't got nothing to do with the music. Long as the music is good,
yo,
I'm good.
I'm good. I'm listening to some house too.
It's all love.
There's a little controversy with the house as well, because they said that Ye was he was jacking a lot of house music, and I'm just like, it's part of it's part of it, right?
Like,
house is part of everything. Right. I don't care, like. I'm telling you, everybody, because everybody moms and pops did drugs back in the days and listen to that shit. So you had the Red Velvet Room where everybody got crazy, and there was stuff on the table, and everybody was having a nice time listening to house music. Because I love house music too, you know. So you said background communications, you've representing the style, right? You've been working hard and all that. Yo, by the way, this is S.STREET Media. I have the best playlist on S.STREET Media.
Ooh.
You already fucking know what time it is. Gangland activities, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we're here with the wonderful DJ Ambi G. Did I say it again?
Yes, you did. You got it.
I'm nervous.
You got it. You got it.
I do it a lot. You know what I'm saying? B.R. Molly, he was playing earlier, you know what I'm saying? Money and Violence Gang, you already know situations with that. Yo, it's your host, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of AKAs, but you feel me? Another Sunday. It's been a nice weekend. I was so thankful for this weekend. Even though I had a lot of shit to do, I cleaned out a few closets in the crib. I finally threw away my Christmas tree.
Congratulations.
I appreciate you. I finally threw that away. That was popping. It was this old silver leaf. I'm like, why is this still in here? This month, he don't even play with toys anymore. Why is this? But that's just life stuff, right? That's just the life. You know what I mean? We're here representing for all the elements of the art world, the art universe, S.STREET Media. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy to be back. We're going to go into some more tunes and chings and tings. And we're going to get back and talk a little bit more what's going to go on in the future and all this stuff. Yo, you know it's crazy, right? I really wish I could do that. And I really want to do this, right? You need to come up here. You need to come on up here. Yeah, come on up here with the camera.
Eat the blog, Cinema Contract, you know NYC, like, my
guy. Get my man on camera, man. Get my man, for real. This is all in the works.
That's my right-hand man,
This is all in the universe, believe it or not.
All of this wouldn't be, like, everything that you see, this guy right here, we're a team. He owe me down 100 million%. So shout out to eat the blog.
Yo, that's what we
Million.
doing out here. You heard? Yo, I know we probably can't play no Larry June. Yo, shout outs to the West, y'all. I'm fucking with you, homeboy, for real. You doing your thing out there. Keep grinding. We gonna play some more music and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I be telling you straight up, I give them the game. That's it. Here you go, baby. And you know what they do? They look at me like I'm trying to pull a fast one on them.
Wolf Flizzly.
Ain't good like you.
Bitches act like they know me. They don't even really know me. When I walk in, yeah, they know it's me. I ain't worried about it, try to stack this cheese. Walk in and I smell cheese. Think, look, I'm like, fuck you, me. Rose eyes, I'm like, fuck you, me. Your man want me trying to fuck with me. I been that girl since I started. All you listen to is whack artists. Should've believed me when I started. Should've believed me when I started. Now I'm in the game, see your feelings change. Only fuck with me through Instagram. Watching all my posts, never liking shit. I don't want your man, he just a fan. Born and raised in a project. Everybody know I got next. Had to grind for my barely had the time. Shit was tougher than I held it down. Family never around, but you know the model. Yeah, you know I gotta hold it down. Rick came, yeah, hold it down. Music shit, yeah, hold it down. Talking tough, I'm like, hold it down. I have the goons come and hold you down. Told you I was gonna make it. I told you I was gonna kill shit. Looking at me all crazy like a nigga face when he ain't hear shit. Told you I was gonna come out. Told you I was gonna shine. Reading lyrics off the paper like you ain't know the lyrics was mine. Why you always rapping about the same shit? All you ever talk about is bitches in your wig, but you never talk about the bitches that got you whipped. They buy offensive things that belittle them as shit. Or about how you wear the same clothes. All your bros fuck all the same hoes. All you hoes do all the same thing. Ever branching out and they know your own thing. I told you I was gonna make it, shit. You should've believed me. Believe me. I told you I was gonna do it, shit. You should've believed me. Believe me. I told you I was gonna make it, shit. You should've believed me. Believe me. I told you I was gonna do it, shit. You should've believed me. Believe me.
Gotta get to it, gotta get to it. You wanna put your headphones back on. Cause we was talking about rapping. We're back, you heard?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
NYC, you know what I mean? A place to be. S.STREET Media is back. Yo, it's your host, your baby moms, a.k.a. the multicolored Power Ranger, a.k.a. the Silver Set of Surface, a.k.a. Professor X, because I handle all my business sitting down. Ow. Yo, Free Max B. We're back. Talking about more of the DJ aspect, and you know, we was talking, you know, BTS stuff, and you was like, yo, you about to put together an album.
Yes. 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 It's an exclusive, our school exclusive right here.
Oh, shit.
Okay?
That's crazy. You really, I mean, a collection, you said.
Yes.
You're not spitting a hot fire.
Nah, I'm not.
No,
but I'm going to be on some tracks.
Yeah, you're going to be on some.
Definitely.
What, like, are you going to do the, like, voiceovers or something? Or can you have a skit, too? Can you put, like, a skit in there?
Oh, yeah.
All right, please, because I'm
Of
tired
course.
of you damn artists not having skits.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy because when I came up with the concept, and it's so funny because one of my homeboys, he asked me like 2 years ago, like, yo, you want to host my mixtape? I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm not kind of going that route right now. Like, let me do what I'm doing, and I'll get back to you. I'll let you know. And he's like, all right. Like, 3 months later, he came to me again, like, yo, I need you. I'm like, yo, all right, let me think about it. Thought about it for a second, and then he invited me to a studio session with the artist that he wanted me to host for. So I'm like, all right, so I'm in a studio session. And I'm just like, just saying stuff, but I'm like, whoa, like just my regular ad-libs, and he's like, I need that. That right there, I need that. Like, I want you to, and I was like, I think about it. And shout out Hollywood Noon, my artist. She was just up here. Shout out Simply Dope. We were just on Simply Dope together. And Noon, when Noon started rapping, Noon called me. And she was like, yo, I want you to be my DJ. So I'm like, all right, cool. Mind you, I've DJed for other artists or whatever. So she was like, nah, but I want you to be my official DJ. Like, so I'm like, all right, cool. And we did a couple shows. We did some things. And then she called me again one day, and she was like, I got a song. You on it? And I was like, oh.
Bang.
All right. She was like, yeah, studio session tonight. Meet me there. I never heard the song, nothing. She's like, all right, meet me there. I said, all right, cool, I'm there. I just finished doing a set at a party. I just finished doing Lee's album release party. And I went there after the party, and I'm kind of tired, but I'm good. I'm always on go mode. So I'm listening to the song, and that's actually the bag I single out now. And I'm just listening, like, while she in the studio spitting her verse, and I'm just like, ooh, like, I'm feeling it. No lie, went in one take. We did it. And then I was like, hold on, let me do it again just to touch it up, just to make sure it sound good. And after we did it the second time, and I came out the studio, and they played it back, I was like, oh, I think I want to do this. I think I want to. I don't want to be an artist. I don't want to be a rapper. I'm not a rapper. But I know that the little bit of spice that I could add to certain things, I know it was music, and I have this conversation a lot. It's iconic music from my era growing up that will never die. And it's just like party tunes or songs that could come on now. Fat Man Scoop remix to Get Busy, or like songs like that is like legendary, but we don't have that in 2019. And I used to be like, yo, that's so trash to me. Like, how is it that? And I'm like, yo, I'm a DJ. I know how to transfer the energy. I know how to get the party started. I know how to put a little spice on something just to make somebody that I watch people all the time come in parties, and it's so funny because being a female DJ, males are always like, they're just coming to party and they're just in my face like, don't say nothing, won't say nothing, won't say hi, won't say nothing. But it's just like, I guess it's like an amazement of, I don't know what it is. But I watch that energy transfer from you, like, kind of being stiff and you know, you chilling in the party, you ain't really, till you turning up. And it's like, ooh, if I could do that by just mixing records and I'm not even on the mic yet, imagine if I could get on the mic on somebody's record and they could play that wherever in the world and get the party going. I'm all about energy. I want the vibes to be good. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to enjoy themselves. And I remember what makes me enjoy myself.
So I was thinking about like you transcending like Lady K or DJ Lady K as far as like the album is concerned, because I haven't heard any like DJs really on any mixtape, women DJs, you know what I mean, female DJs, whatever we call it, womb man, all this shit is changing, shit is weird, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't my mom's or sister, I don't know. But you know, I was just, you know, I used to listen, and I'm always listening to mixtapes, and I'm always just download. Well, you know how that goes. And I'm like, where's Lady K? There's no Lady K's on any mixtapes anymore, and I missed that because she brought the wave, and that was Max B. So it's like she broke an artist that was doing his thing, going hard, and nobody was really fucking with him, and she was like, yo, fuck it, Lady K, DJ Lady K, and it was just that. Lazy K, right? That was like, damn, I remember that shit, you know what I mean? So shout outs to you, yo, you know what I mean? You got other people out here that's transcending the game, where now you're saying, now I'm on the actual album.
Yes,
you know
first time around, I hosted Hollywood Noon mixtape, first time around, and that was my first time hosting a mixtape. But I remember Clue on Desert Storm mixtapes, and I remember, you know, K Slay on, just certain mixtapes that I listened to, and I used to be like, okay, this is fire. Or just certain, you talking about skits, certain skits that was legendary skits. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I could say these skits front and back. It's not a song, but you know, listening to the album all the way through, you was like, oh, it was funny skits. It was, you know, it was just certain things that stood out to you. And I wanna bring that essence back.
Yeah, and you can relate. You can relate in a way that, you know, it becomes nostalgic and the people want more.
Yes.
They're like, what more can you tell me about this time when music sounded like people were like dead ass in tune with some other shit rather than this other shit that's going on today.
That's a fact.
I know that this is, you know what I mean, that part of the show, right, where we have to do the the reading of the books. If you're reading any books right now,
I am.
yeah, you could shout that out. But
I am.
I just want to say to the family of my guy Nip, you know what I'm saying? I haven't said anything on some public shit or even on the gram or anything like that. I talk about this with my peoples a lot, you know, but I'm just going to be the next one to send their condolences, you know what I mean? That was
Definitely
some real corny shit, you know what I mean? But it's the way of the world, and I ain't going to get too deep into it because I don't want someone to pull up some footage of me from 2019 in the year 2050 and be like, famed artist, Mathematics Patterson has this Nipsey Hussle in a blurt or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not with it. So, you know what I mean? I just wanted to take a moment of silence for that. You know what I mean? We really appreciate you for real. For everybody everybody that's out there, that's 60s neighborhood, that's 20s, everybody that's out there that's from Monopoly, everybody that's out there from East Side, ESC, we already know. S.STREET, everybody that's out there in this world, for real, if y'all on the streets and you 10 toes down, you know what I mean? It's time to change some of the ways that we live in, you know.
Solid.
Because this shit is getting real corny out here, for real. You know, they took a good one. You know what I mean? But on another note, I'm actually reading a book right now, and it's called Fuck It, right? That ass. It's called Fuck It, and it's just a whole bunch of poems and shit where people just like, yo, fuck it. So, you know what I mean? Don't really know the name of the author or anything like that, but it's pretty cool. I found it on somebody's stoop.
Lit.
And Clinton Hills, I was just walking randomly on a Sunday. Oh, and a Lego head. Like a big Lego head. It was
right next to the Lego head?
It was like a Lego head in a book. It said, fuck it. You know what I mean? So I'm reading that right now. Yeah. So shout out to everybody that's reading the book, Fuck It, the poems. Yeah. You know what I mean? The book. Yeah. You read any different books right now?
I'm reading You're a Badass right now.
Okay.
Absolutely dope. A good read, easy read. And I'm loving it because it's just reinforcing things that I know. Mm-hmm. And you know, certain things that you may oversee every day or certain things that you don't think about or certain things that you may be in denial about, just kind of that book kind of brings it to the forefront of what you need to concentrate on, what you need. You're really a badass, so do what you got to do. Get to it. Get to the bag. Do what you got to do.
And Everyday Millionaires by Chris Hogan.
Okay.
Yeah, heard about that. Somebody I was on a train, and this guy just was like, you're an artist? And I'm like, yeah, probably. I'm probably one of those guys. And he's like, yo, man, you reading books? And I'm like, yeah, I read books and stuff like that. We started talking. He was talking about Everyday Millionaire, right? It's the steps and processes to becoming a millionaire, but remaining one, too. A lot of us become millionaires and then go back to being.
Sustain that.
Yes, you know, and generational wealth and generational practices and what we're doing here today at our school, you know, because like you said, your dad was a DJ, right? Yes. He set it off. He was, don't stop, you know what I mean? He's doing that in the college dorm rooms and the background. I was actually going to go to school for communications as well. I was going to go to North Carolina Central University.
That's crazy. I went to A&T.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, I was going to go with my boy Jason, right? He came from, I transferred to a school in North Carolina, and he was like a high middle class black. He was from a high class middle.
Gotcha.
Yeah, anywho, so his parents and them could pay for it, but they used to take us on tours. Uh-huh. And I always thought about the realm of communicating, like just being on the radio and the hosting part and things like that. Do you see yourself eventually, you know what I mean, not just DJing, but hosting like the whole radio station itself?
Oh, my God. This guy's up to something. This guy knows something that I don't know. Either did you tell him something that I don't know that you told him? That's so crazy. Talking about future endeavors and oh my God, radio. Radio is one of my loves too. I'm actually in the process of opening my own radio station. Gold Crates Radio. That will be happening absolutely very, very soon. I'm like, who's this guy? How did this guy know this? Where's he getting this information from? So yeah, I mean, I did DTF. I did Ladies Night for 2 years. Shout out to DTF. I did Zoned Out Radio. I did that for 6 months. And after doing those shows, I was like, when my work is in somebody else's hands, and it's like you can kind of dictate when I can move and when I have a problem with people having authority over me. I can't move like that. And I was never that person. So when I decided to start my own company, Forever MBG Entertainment, I wanted to embody everything that I love, which is music, which is film, which is radio, which is television. And those are all of the things, with a couple of other projects along the side. But those were the main 4 things that I wanted my company to, you know, just, I want to provide the best at all of those things. So shout out to Hot 97 and WBLS. I worked there for 6 years, and I learned so much working there. And funny story, they fired me last year, and it was cool because I knew that I didn't do anything. But, you know, through the grapevines, it's just like, yo, you doing your thing. So they kind of had to, and I was like, oh, okay. But that was just the push that I needed to be like, you know what, absolutely, let me go full throttle and do what I got to do. So Gold Crates Radio is in the works.
Shout out to the Aggies.
This is
there.
yo Aggie Pride.
Yeah,
this
shout out
is
to the
amazing.
Aggies.
This is amazing.
That was the second homecoming I've ever been to.
Was it the best homecoming?
And it was the best homecoming I've ever been to. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay.
Yo, North Carolina A&T has the best homecomings I've ever.
Pride, you know that.
Yeah. CIAA.
You will never.
It's super nuts.
Be able to. I mean, I used to love, before I even went to A&T. My best friend's mom, she used to take us to Howard homecomings, and I fell in love with that. I was like 16 at Howard homecoming, like, oh my God, I gotta go here. Yeah. And when I went on a college tour, we went to Howard, and I was like, I ain't really feeling it. I mean, it was cool, but maybe it was the day that I went. It was like a gloomy day. And when we got to A&T, it was like, I was like, what is going on over here? And it was just a regular day on campus. It wasn't nothing, but it was just so much love. I felt at home. I was 9 hours away from Brooklyn, but I was like, Ma, I found it. She was like, what? You want to go? I was like, this is it. This is it. So from that moment on, you know, once you're an Aggie, listen, and I'm repping today.
Yeah, kind of got a kind of
shameless plug, but I'm repping today.
I mean,
with my yellow and blue, my blue and gold, you know.
We all about that, you know. For those who don't know, you know what I'm saying, I'm in tune, you know what I'm saying, I'm in tune with a lot of things and things. Like, this has been a journey for you, you know what I mean? You've been going through the ranks and you're building your own, you know. What color belt do you think you have in the DJ dojo?
Oh my God. You know, I'm extremely hard on myself. I'm extremely hard on myself, and people all the time be like, oh my God, yo, I love you, yo. Abby, and I'm like, yo, thank you, I appreciate it so much, but I know that for the caliber that I have of what I want to reach, I'm nowhere near what I want to pursue. But right now, let's see. What's the levels? What do I have to choose from?
Pick any color, man.
What do I have to? I mean, like, shit.
I be making up all types of shit.
Shit, orange my favorite color. Is that a belt?
That's an orange belt. You got an orange belt.
We gonna make that it. We gonna make that it today.
You got an orange belt with a little DJ disc on the end of the
okay.
at the belt right at the bottom part right here, and it got blades and all types of shit for everybody that want to fuck around.
We gonna make it an orange belt, man.
Fuck
Why
it.
not?
I mean, that's what it is, right? So, you know, as we wind down, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Art School. I have been away for a little minute. I feel like I've been away for like a damn month, but it's only been like, what was it? Last week I wasn't here, and yeah, it was only like a week. But I feel like I haven't been here so long. I've been dying to get back on the mic and, you know what I mean, talk a little bit more about art and everything that goes in it. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Eat the Blog on the
Word, my guy.
You know how we go. Math
went
has
down.
been pretty quiet in the back. He's been chilling. He's relaxing. We've had a long week here at S.STREET Media. A lot of things been going on in the whole nine. Don't forget to tune in. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be on
S.STREET
YouTube in a
Media.
couple of minutes after this, too. Upload that, subscribe, say what's up,
Solid.
talk about some art and everything and all that good stuff. Yo, any shout-outs, any big-ups? You want blood
Yo.
clot? This how the DJs be. You want blood clot? When blood clot, big up your blood clot, friend of mine. Run it. You know what I'm saying? That'd be mad
Yo.
funny. You know, I heard y'all talking about the Jamaican lingo and all that in the back and all
Word.
that. I heard y'all, but don't do that. Don't do that. Because I hate that. Listen, if you got the tongue, spit it. But nobody needs the Obama Jamaican out here. Yeah, the Obama Jamaican. They be like, "Wagwan Jamaica," and you be like, "You're not Jamaican. Stop it. You need to fucking you're lying. Just stop it, DJ. All right, stop. You don't like my uncle does that. And I'm like, yo, bro, you are 100% Cherokee
Terrible
Navajo.
pronunciation.
Yeah, like you're
Terrible
American.
pronunciation.
Yeah, and you're over here trying to speak Spanish. Like, big up all my friends over there. I'm like. You're not Spanish. You're a DJ. I get it. You want to get connected with the fans.
You know,
but
yeah.
Stick to your tongue and let the music rock for you. But any shout outs and
Definitely shout out to you. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to our school. Shout out to S.STREET Media. Everybody all my supporters, everybody that support me. Shout out to my team. I'm nothing without my team. Eat the Blog. My manager, Mo, head top to foot bottom. My other, my co-founders, D Fit, everybody that I work with, everybody, my family, my friends, my moms, of course.
moms.
Shout out my moms, man.
Shout out to my moms too. I hope you get.
that's my
Well, she's
girl,
feeling better.
you
She's
know?
feeling way better now.
Everybody, man, whole Brooklyn, we here.
In the building, you
We
know what I'm
here.
saying? Yo, I got the best playlist on the fucking planet. You already know what time it is, yo. It's another
Word.
one. What's today? 4/7.
So much
Ooh,
going
excuse me.
on.
4/7 Sunday, 2019. Another episode. Our school gangland in the building. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Yo, don't forget, man. Tune in. S.STREET Media. Y'all already know what time it is. We love y'all support. Thank
Absolutely.
you. Once again, we are here and all that good stuff. Yo, Math, whenever you ready, dogs, we can fly out. Boop, boop. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
If only you knew, no. If only you knew. If only you knew what I did to go get it. If only you knew what I did for the chicken. Divided and split it with all of my niggas. Cause poverty stricken is how we was living. My mama was living, but I had a plan. Draw on the left of me, stick on the right of me. Marching through field just to make me a bet. You see the money going up, but don't know what went down for the paper. All the drip when I step in the club. Got these hoes trying to drop for the paper. I sold every color of the drugs. White, green,